Yo, this one got the whole internet talking because out of all the people to show up at Cardi B's sold-out Florida tour stop, it was Quavo. Yes, that Quavo also's former Amigos brother. And what makes this even crazier is that this comes right in the middle of Cardi B and Offset.
Please tell the media how you left me with a $50,000 a month bill that I haven't even asked you $1 for. Please go say that. When you make it seem like I'm a deadbeat mom, Belcalis Marlenis Almanzar pay over $50,000 just on her kids alone. Just on her kids alone. Me! My money, my hands. I could have a good month. I could have a bad month. I could be depressed. I could be in a room. But guess what? I have to pay that bill. No help. With no help. No nigga. Nobody. Me. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
All says recent shooting and years after Cardi B was once caught trying to stop two of them from fighting backstage.
Both of y'all wrong. Both of y'all. This is not right.
Heard you back here settling some stuff.
The only thing I settled was my outfit, honey.
Yeah. This story got layers, and people online are reading way deeper than just concert footage. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to All Urban Central. Now, this is one of those stories where the internet instantly start connecting dots because fans are now asking, was this Quavo publicly choosing Cardi's side? Or was this simply support between people who still got love for each other despite everything going on around Offset? Now, according to multiple reports, Quavo was spotted at Cardi B's sold-out Little Miss Drama tour stop in Florida on April 14th. Now, there's video clips from the crowd show him vibing, smiling, and clearly enjoying the show. But the moment that really sent social media into a frenzy was when Cardi herself gave him a public shout-out on the stage and called him my brother Quavo.
Shout out to my son, touchdown. Shout out to my nanny. Shout out to my young childhood friend, Larissa. Shout out to my brother Quavo. Rest in peace.
Now, that wording matters because that was not accidental. That was intentional, and fans immediately connecting it back to everything surrounding Offset.
Rapper Offset has reportedly been shot at the Hard Rock Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Police say the shooting occurred at around 7 p.m. during what appeared to be a normal evening at the casino. According to officials, law enforcement responded rapidly, securing the scene within minutes. 2 individuals believed to be involved in the incident have been taken into custody, though authorities have not yet clarified their roles or whether additional suspects may be connected. Multiple sources confirmed that Offset sustained injuries during the shooting. Fortunately, those injuries have been described as non-life-threatening. He was transported to a nearby hospital shortly after the incident and is currently reported to be in stable condition, receiving medical care. Witnesses at the scene described a stark contrast between the moments before and after the shooting. Just minutes earlier, Offset was seen interacting with fans, taking photos, and engaging casually with the crowd. There were no visible signs of tension or conflict, and the atmosphere was described as calm and upbeat, making the sudden outbreak of violence even more shocking. Authorities have emphasized that the situation is now under control. The casino has resumed normal operations, and police have reassured the public that there is no ongoing threat. However, investigators remain on site and are actively working to piece together what led to the shooting. At this stage, key details remain unclear. Police have not released information regarding a possible motive nor...
This is important because Quavo and Offset's relationship has been complicated for years now. Ever since the Migos' breakup, fans have watched tension build between these two.
One of the most viral moments in history was backstage incident at the Grammys after Takeoff tribute.
A lot of people still remember that clip where Cardi B was allegedly yelling backstage trying to break up the argument. People online quoted her saying,
both of y'all is wrong.
Backstage, ET's cameras caught this blow up from presenter Cardi B. So what went down? It appears tensions boiled over between the remaining members of Migos, Cardi's husband Offset and his cousin Quavo.
I heard you back here settling some stuff.
The only thing I said was my outfit, honey.
Now that moment became one of the biggest examples of just how deep the tension had gotten between Offset and Quavo. So now fast forward to today. Cardi's in the middle of a very public divorce from Offset. Offset was also recently involved in a shocking shooting incident in Florida that had fans deeply concerned. We reported this a few days ago when it happened. Basically, Lil TJ could have allegedly orchestrated the shooting trying to get this money back from Offset, which Offset told him to get back in blood.
Did he give you your money back? Oh, let me get back in blood.
Let me get back in blood. But in the middle of all of that, Quavo shows up to support Cardi at one of her biggest tour stops. And that is why this moment is bigger than just him attending a show. It feels symbolic. It feels emotional. And that is exactly what's going viral. Fans are looking at this almost as a statement. Because let's be honest, seeing your former Migos brother publicly supporting your estranged wife in the middle of a divorce drama is going to have people talking behind the scenes. And honestly, timing makes this impossible to ignore because this is all happening while Offset is dealing with both public sympathy from recent shooting and the ongoing divorce narrative. Some fans are saying that this was simply mature support, that Quavo still respects Cardi and wanted to show love. Others are saying that this feels like an indirect shot on Offset, especially because Cardi did not just have a regular show that night. She brought out huge names that made it a full-out cultural moment. She brought out Trina, which instantly had the crowd going crazy in the hometown. Then later, she brought out Vybz Kartel, making the night feel even bigger. So, for Quavo to be in attendance during one of the most talked about stops of the tour only adds to the conversation, and the internet split right now. One side says Quavo was simply being supportive and keeping things mature, and the other side believes that this says a lot about where relationships currently stand. People are now wondering if Cardi calling Quavo brother on stage was also her subtle way of showing where she stands. Or was it simply love for someone who she once had as family through the Migos? And that's why this story is moving so fast online. It's not just celebrity gossip. It taps into years of history, Migos' legacy, takeoff emotions, old beef, backstage arguments, and now this public moment. That's what makes it viral. Now, I need y'all in the comments. Do y'all think Quavo was simply showing support? Or do y'all think this was deeper considering everything that's going on with Offset? And does Cardi calling him my brother Quavo mean she's publicly choosing sides? Let me know below because this story is definitely getting bigger than just a concert clip. My touchdown lie.